Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Al, and I'm back once again. So today we will be working. So I have a lawn that I started yesterday, and I'm gonna finish it up today. So you guys gonna go with me and check out what I have to do. It's a big job, so let me pack up and we get moving. All right, my first stop. Dun, dun. All right, pick up a tool and then head over to the site. Get started. I'm gonna I need some gloves. So let me go run through here, see what they got. Let's see. We are looking for a brush cutter. Ugh. That would be this right here. It's tied up, so can't get it. All right. That's what we're working with. Cut this whole yard down to the ground. Definitely goes over 50 feet back. So, to make it worse, there's gopher holes, which I almost fell in. Alright, so let me get everything set up and get started. Alright, so stuff like this is where I worried about nails. And I don't know what dead animal that is. So let me set this up and get started. see all the holes that I see. Every other step I fall in a hole. Gophers ate this yard up. And I don't know how many chairs are in there. Chair here, chair there, there's a chair there, chair here. Long way to go. Not even halfway there. Yesterday when I started with a weed whacker. That's why it showed that I stopped where I did, but I'm probably gonna have to still weed whack some of this, because this saw is not gonna get up underneath all this. Oh, there's another chair. Great. All right. Let's get it. Is literally crumbling at my feet because it's been dug up so much by gophers. I'll twist the ankle, I'm sure, before this job is over with. Let's finish it up. So you think this will be easier just to cut it with the lawnmower, but you can't do that. There's so many holes in the ground, it's so uneven, you'll tip it. There's no way. Grass ain't doing nothing but eating the lines on this. I went through 3 lines yesterday in like 20 minutes. So let's get back to the big boy. All right, my plan is to try to finish this today. A little bit of a heat wave coming today, so that might not help at all. This. How about some football? Let's get it. tell you right now, this yard is kicking my ass. But hey, we just started. And only going for about 45 minutes. We got a tiller over here that's in the way, and we got a table over there that's in the way. But all this damn grass is in the way. Whew. One way. Whew. Whew. Man. And it's like I said, it's gonna be a heat wave today. So this ain't nothing. So if you can see here, there's a giant hump right here. There's a hump right here. This is a hump. So you see, it's about a good 10 inches high, 12 inches high. So there's a lot of that going on through this yard. So you probably couldn't mow this if you wanted to. Yeah. And I was gonna see about getting a riding mower, but oh shit. Yeah, this is a gopher home that I'm standing on, because I can feel it sinking. I can feel it sinking. It's a giant mound. So there's a family of gophers. That's probably what that dead animal was, because the cat was chasing one when I got here. So anyway, he is gonna build a house. The owner is gonna build a house back here, and he started construction last week. So he wants to clear the back for the rest of the house. He's added on here. So then he's gonna build a second house in the back. So yeah. So it's up to me to get all this. Easy money, right? Anyway, let me finish this. Well, not gonna say finish it. Let me get back to it. All right, just broke the head off my weed whacker. The locking mechanism on it broke off through the spring. I'll never find it in here. And I was smart. At least I brought my other weed whacker. So good thinking on my part. But I haven't used this one in about 4 or 5 months. So I guess I'll have to let it go. Pick up another one. I always like to have a backup. Yeah, the lock is broke. All right, it's gonna be a good job. I can see it already. All right, got weed whacker number 2. See, that one's totally gone. That was a good. I don't know why it feels like I didn't do anything. Put the big boy back on. Alright, so first, I've been trying to get this damn thing off. Can't get it off. It's annoying me. And yeah, I'm kind of get discouraged, but we move on. Let's chop. All right, how we looking like? Whew. I don't even think we got half yet. All right. Yeah, I definitely need the weed whacker back. All right. Trim down a little bit more of this grass. Yeah, I'm looking at these giant holes, and there would have been no way to do a lawnmower. So I'm glad I didn't bring one. All right, let's go see what this is behind the garage that I keep hitting. How much for that? Been here 2.5 hours. This is probably my 5th restring. And I'm almost out. I forgot to get that when I was at Home Depot, so that makes sense. And I can't find my string. This just gets better by the minute. Here we go. So, try to spin and get back at it because I've only been doing this 2.5 hours and I'm burnt out, which I don't understand because I did a power washing job 2 weeks ago and that took me 6 hours and I was fine. So anyway, let's get back at it. All right. No, I can't work it on my guitar string. eating through my strings one by one. I'm gonna have to change them again. Oh man. I use the weed whacker because it's faster than the other thing. And that one's heavy, but that's good for the thick stuff, which I can see I'm gonna need over there in the corner. And over here, this grass looks way thicker. So, anyway, gotta get your hands dirty sometimes. And now, my friends, we come up to my disadvantage. My battery is dying on my weed whacker. That's not the bad news, because I have another battery for it. The bad news is the next battery won't make it through all of this. Maybe half of it. That is why I had 2 weed whackers. So, we have learned a lesson. I left the charger. That doesn't help either. If I would have had that charger, that would have made this so much easier, but I'm about to be effed. So, I'm gonna weed whack as much as I can with this battery, get it down to nothing, change it, switch over to the big boy, get this thick brush, and go from there. I mean, I think we've hit the halfway point. If not, we're there. If not closer. So I'll take it. That is almost 3 hours of work, and I'll take it. So let's get it going. Where the hell these goddamn yams keep coming from? That is crazy. All right. I changed the string twice already. I'm about to change it for a third time. So this is going to be like 8 or 9 times. But we're getting there, people. I like to say I have hope, but wow. It seems like the more I cut, the more backwards the grass goes. Let me go change this string again. This is like the 10th restring. All right, well, at least we're getting some progress. Let me show you that. This is what we're looking like. All right, got all the heavy stuff out of the way, except for this side in the corner. Let me get over here. We got a table over here. So it's good. It's less than half now. All right, let me get over here and knock this out. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the B-roll of me cutting this stuff. I'm just gonna get out the way and I'll show you as far as I get every time. So let's do it. All right, so I've been here before. Somewhere in here, there's a beehive or a wasp hive. I don't know where it's at, but they're coming out of everywhere whenever I get close to this line here. They keep popping up. They're in here somewhere. I don't know where. But you see they're flying. I don't know, yeah, you can see them. There's a lot. When I was cutting over here, they just came out of nowhere. So they're somewhere in here somewhere. I don't know what to do. That's all I got to go. I'm gonna work on that side and work my way this way. So let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I am almost pretty much done. I'm not gonna do this corner because of the wasps that are over there. He said he's gonna get rid of them. Oh shit, I missed it over here. I'm gonna get this over here. I'm gonna get this and be done. Yeah. I'm beat. I'm beat. I did 7 hours doing this. It's gonna take me about 2 more minutes to get this last part, but I'm done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Need to get home, take a shower. Thanks for watching. Peace.